Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob.
And I'm that one Scout Collins.
And I'm Rabidsquirelly6.
Oh, oh no, he started freezing.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
It's
Hang on,
already
you're good
going
now. You're good now. Welcome to episode 11 of Those Nerds on a Podcast. Totally not the third podcast recording in a row without an upload. But you know what? We're here. We have different clothes on, so it looks like time has passed at least.
Yeah, I did laundry.
Yeah, and I made this delicious fucking omelet. Woo.
Oh, dude.
Dude, listen. I was telling Isaiah, it's got 4 eggs. I sliced up some turkey lunch meat, some onion, tomato, put some jalapenos in there, put some garlic, salt, pepper, and oregano in there.
Yeah.
It's like a flavor orgy in my mouth. Also, by the time this one's going to be uploading, me and Isaiah would have already gone on our Arlington trip to see the Renegades. So we have one of two outcomes here. There's option one of, oh yeah, man, the game was great, they kicked ass. Or option two, oh, they fucking sucked. I hate Arlington. I fucking hate.
But Grease Monkey. Grease Monkey.
Yeah, no matter what the outcome of the game, Grease Monkey was great. Haven't been there yet, but it's always great every time I go, so...
I've never been, but it's already going to be great from what Jake tells me.
Dude, like I said, prepare yourself. They are some of the best burgers I have ever fucking had. And then who knows, we might be able to go during a night that they have a live band there, too.
Dude. That's what we got to do Friday night. No, Saturday night. We got to look for live music, too.
Yeah, so like if they don't have live music at Grease Monkey, we just gotta scout around Arlington.
We got a bar hop.
Dude, I don't know if I have money for bar hop. But yeah, also, we're gonna be doing most of the talking because Caleb woke up with a sore throat.
No, I'm fine.
Are you
fine.
sure?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm great. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, man, I'm perfectly fine. This is just how I normally talk.
You know what? I know my voice sounds a little bit more fried than normal, but
it's kind of sexy.
True. Hang on, I gotta get a bite of omelet. It fell off my fork. Fuck.
Yeah, get it in that mouth. Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Anyway, so Isaiah, how's the new job treating you since I stole your old job?
Oh man, dude.
For anyone that doesn't know either, the first time Isaiah was on my stream, the first time Isaiah was on my stream, it was Fortnite, and I put in the title, "If I suck at the game, my manager fires me," because Isaiah used to be a manager at my job, and now I'm a manager at my job.
Yeah, I left and Jacob took my job.
But yeah, anyway, how's the new job treating you? I know you were telling me how you've been on a little bit of a bender, but let the people know.
Oh my god, like, just to put it in perspective, yesterday I only worked 7 hours, and I came home with $150 in cash.
Tell me more.
And so you add that to my hourly pay of like $10 an hour, so that's like an extra 70 on top of that. I did the math for yesterday, so you add all that together, divided by 7, it came out to like $31 an hour.
God damn.
But I mean, there are slow days and there are busy days.
That's
so
fair. That's with pretty much most places of work, yeah.
But I did an average of my last couple weeks, and it's averaging about 19 an hour with the hourly pay. So brushing that old cruising rate.
He's in that Sigma male grind set.
But I mean, hey, I still have the hat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I will keep the hat.
They'll pry that hat from his cold, dead fingers.
Oh my God.
One of the service managers literally asked me for it on my last day, and I was like, hell no.
It's
a good
my
hat.
bitch.
Dude, it's a hat you can still wear,
I
like,
did my time.
outside of work, because it's not a bad hat.
I'm just not the biggest hat guy.
Yeah. Well, you got that luscious, flowy, wavy hair, so
Yeah, you can't cover that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Listen, the only time I wear a hat is if I'm at like a sporting event that takes place during the day and I have a hat that matches the team. So that way I can keep the sun out of my eyes and it also just works with, you know, the team attire.
For the record, Jacob did not wear a hat at the OU game.
It's because I don't know what happened. I had the hat from whenever they won the Sugar Bowl a few years ago. It's gone. It disappeared. I don't know where the fuck it went. I was gonna wear that hat.
Oh no.
Like, I'm pissed that I lost that hat. That was one of my favorite hats. My dad bought it for me. It was like $35. And it's just gone. Like, I looked everywhere whenever we were gonna go to the OU game. I texted my dad. I'm like, hey, do you know where that hat is? He looked around, like, my old room at his house. He couldn't find it anywhere. Which is a shame. Someone probably stole it from my trailer whenever I lived there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Joe took it after he pissed on your wall.
No! Oh my god. I still can't believe that fucking happened.
Me neither, and I wasn't even there.
Who pissed on Jake's wall besides me?
Caleb, we're not even trying to make a joke here.
I know.
So, let's just say, I'm gonna say this as shortly as possible. Had a few people over at my apartment. We got drunk. I go to sleep, I'm starting to sober up a little bit, and I tell everyone else in the living room, I'm like, hey, you know, just open the bedroom door if you need anything. One of the people opens up the bedroom door, it's like 3 a.m., and they're just like, Joe pissed on your floor. I'm like, what? Joe pissed on your floor!
Mom, I threw up.
But Joe texted me the next day. He's like, I'll pay for carpet cleaning. Still haven't gotten one. But also, the couch that we have now is covering that spot, and I don't smell anything. So, excuse me. So, as long as I don't smell anything, I'm not worried about it.
The phantom piss.
The phantom piss. The piss.
He just drinks a lot of water.
The phantom piss of the opera. Nah, dude, he doesn't drink a lot of water. That same night is the night where he was just sitting on the floor laughing, holding a bottle of Bacardi. That same bottle of Bacardi that I still have in my freezer.
So you took his hat. He took your hat and you took his alcohol?
I mean, I guess it's a fair trade. Shut up, Caleb. Oh my god. Ugh, coffee. I forgot to wash my crusty crab, my Krabby Patty cup, so I just have a regular mug, but this one also holds more coffee.
Hey, it holds water.
Shut up. You a bitch.
I know. And
I love how both the people I constantly tell to shut the fuck up are on the podcast at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna constantly be telling people to shut the fuck up. Like, god damn.
My friends just won't shut the fuck up.
Jacob, where are Caleb and I at on your screen?
You're over here, Caleb's down here.
Caleb, high five.
Oh my god. Isaiah. High five. Yeah! Woo! Caleb! Fuck you. Yes.
I love
For anyone not watching the video version, we're just, you know, flipping each other off.
Like
And now,
true
for you, the
friends.
viewer,
Fuck you. Subscribe to all of our shit.
listen to this podcast on every podcast website so our analytics get falsely boosted.
Yes.
Yeah, support these guys. They deserve it. Except for maybe Caleb.
Except for Caleb, yeah, for sure.
I don't deserve their support. I deserve their fucking money.
Oh, dude. So last night I was streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time this episode comes out, this was weeks ago. So it was supposed to be the Guilty Gear Strive tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 people signed up. So instead I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just do a viewer lobby. An hour in, Dan has been waiting a month for me to stream Strive, because every time I would try to stream it, something would come up, or I'd have a headache, or the computer wouldn't be working. So he'd been waiting for like a month. And also, the community challenge goal was met. Hell yeah. Yeah. But Summer changes the game to Fortnite, and Dan is pissed. He's like, I've been waiting a month for this, Summer. A month! And then, we're playing. As soon as we get in our first game, Dan's like, Summer, I hope you die first. But then later in the stream, he just subscribes at a tier 3 sub.
He wants to change the game.
He really said, I'ma be spending $25 on that wonder Jacob. I was confused. I told him, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I mean, I'm grateful that you did it, right? But like, why? I don't have any special benefits right now for like tier 2 or tier 3. You're getting all the same stuff as just tier 1.
Oh, thank God. I was considering doing it, and now you've incentivized me to not.
I mean, no, seriously, like, don't get me wrong. I want to add incentives for tier 2 and tier 3 just so that way it actually feels worth the money. But right now, I just don't feel like I'm a big enough creator to warrant doing that. Like, if you're gonna sub, just sub at tier 1, dude. You're gonna get all the same benefits. You know, it's not like I'm doing this full time to where I could do 1 stream a week that's like, oh yeah, tier 3 subs only. But yeah.
Oops, all tier 3.
Imagine every subscriber on my channel is tier 3 only.
Yep, tier 3
Oh
only.
my God.
Is there a setting on Twitch where you could like say that only people who are subscribed can comment?
Yes, there is a sub-only chat mode. I have like considered doing a once a week subs only night, but at the same time, then that would only be 10 people allowed to comment. And I would have to add a 4th stream onto my 3 streams a week, and like, that's the main reason, aside from tournaments and stuff, that I started doing Fridays instead of Saturdays, is because I want to be able to have a full day with Summer where neither of us stream.
Maybe you should consider that when the subs actually start putting food on your table.
Yeah, no, like, the second I start being able to do Twitch for a living, I will totally do a once-a-week sub-only stream. Like, don't get me wrong. But right now, it's just I don't have the time. You know, I'm not making a living from Twitch. I'm mostly doing it for fun, which I want to be able to do it for fun. I'm grateful for whatever money I can get. You know, like, I'm not doing this because I want a paycheck. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing what I do. But the paycheck is nice, you know? Like, give me your fucking money, you know? But no, that's also the reason I never encourage... That's also the reason I never encourage people to subscribe or send bits or anything. That's why the community challenges, the main thing is Nerdcoin, which is free. You get it just for watching the stream. You know, I don't want to make people feel like I only stream to get their money. Sorry, I had to...
Jacob's a...
Had to show that I don't care about profit for a second.
Jacob's a dead money zombie. He doesn't even enjoy playing games.
Yeah, dude. The fact that there are some streamers, though, that you can tell just couldn't give 2 shits about the game they're playing and they're only doing it because they want money, that's depressing. That's very depressing.
Damn, that got deep.
It did.
You want to know what else is deep?
My asshole.
Oh, okay.
Perfect reaction. My omelet is finished. I'm about to finish the rest of this coffee.
My asshole is finished.
Anyway.
As Jesus said, it is finished.
Oh my god. It is finished!
when you've been spending hours on that one math homework and now you can finally go play Minecraft.
Dude, okay. I don't know if anyone else here was like that in high school, but I would never do my homework until like 11 p.m.
Nah, 5 minutes before it's due to turn in, or do it in class as soon as you get it and be done with it.
See, that's another thing I would do because my driver's ed class my sophomore year was my first hour, and we would only drive, like, you remember having driver's ed in Manford, right?
Yeah, there'd be groups, and one group, and usually it was my group was only like 6 people, so I was driving twice a week.
Yeah, our group was
group two.
Our group was 8. So,
ooh.
Yeah, we got split into groups of 2s. So, like, every once in a while we drive twice in a week, but most of the time we were just sitting in the library. So, me and Cameron, you remember Cameron, that was, he was my driving partner. He was my driving partner, so that worked out perfectly. We would either, A, play chess, because they had, like, 3 chess tables set up in the library. B, play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or C, actually work on homework.
Yeah, driver's ed was basically study hall.
Yeah, but...
which we didn't have in high school.
Which is weird. Like, we had it in middle school. Why not high school? You know, just like an hour at the end of the day to catch up on everything. Because that's... Well, okay, in middle school it wasn't an hour. It was like a 20-minute period. But, like, we could use that period to just work on homework so we didn't have to do it at home. I don't know why they didn't do that in high school, too. Because I loved study hall at the end of the day.
Some schools offer study hall as an elective.
Should have thought.
I mean, if you're a school and you got a kid who's not really into art, not really into music, not really into sports, like just fuck it, put them in study hall.
Yeah, that way they can get a jump start on their homework too. So that way, whenever they're at home, they get to do whatever they want to do at home.
There's
nothing. Obviously, not whatever, but you know what I mean.
There's nothing worse than having a required elective. Like, you have to be in something. I'm like, what if I don't wanna?
Yeah, that is kind of shit. I mean, I appreciated it because it forced me to, you know, be in both choir and show choir, and instead I was just gonna do choir, but...
Choir gang.
Choir gang.
Choir gang.
But yeah, no, required electives are kind of stupid.
This is true.
Oh my god, my food. It's here.
All right, let's run. Oh, I thought you were gonna go to the living room.
No. My wife made me 6 egg yolks.
You're the best, Charity.
Yes, she is.
Whoa.
I love how you called like she could hear you.
Yeah, I know. I'm stupid, but dude, what did you say you got?
6 egg whites.
Oh, and then I just had 4 eggs. I debated making it an egg white omelet instead of just straight up egg, but then I'm like, nah, I don't really know what else I'll use the yolk for.
I just give it to my dog.
See, if I had a dog, I would do that, you know, separate the egg whites from the yolk. I hate the motion that I started doing for the separating.
You know, it's more like a this. This is how you separate the egg from the yolk. You know, it's more like this, you know.
Hang on, how do you do it? Because the way I do it, I crack the egg open, I take half of it, and then I just slowly pour the yolk from one half to the other until the white is separated. How are you doing it like this, dude? How are you separating your egg white like this?
So there's a couple of techniques. I crack all of the eggs. I can do. There are two ways that I do it. Is I have an egg separator where you just crack it in there and then you shake it out from the bottom, and it's a little handheld spoon thing. So you gotta like wiggle, 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 wiggle for that good white stuff to come out. And then another thing that you can do is you can crack all of them into the bowl at the same time, and then just scoop out the yolks with a spoon, and then just wait for that sweetness to drip down into the succulent orifices of your bowl.
All right, guys, podcast is canceled. Thanks for
I need a
watching.
second.
Takes a suspiciously long shower.
Oh no. We're recording
Jose,
for
what are you
20
thinking
minutes
about?
right now. Someone leaves for a shower. Dude, we're at like 55 minutes now. How the fuck did you stay in the shower for 35 minutes? See, in my case, it would be that I just had to take a shit because I take notoriously long shits.
It better be
Shit.
before and not after the shower.
Oh, yeah, it's always before the shower if I shower in the morning. Like, I will force myself. I will sit there. I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. Just make it happen. And then, like, after 5 minutes of me sitting on the toilet, my body's like, oh, yeah, I do have to do that.
I didn't appreciate that. But for real, your neck muscles are like,
Yeah, dude, they puffed up. Oh, man.
Jacob, how did you get such a strong neck? Shit.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, straining to get the poopies out. That's what happened.
Strong neck, loose asshole.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh yeah. So I never actually showed this on the podcast, and by the time this episode comes out, it might be bigger. But I've shown it off on here before. The
It'll be bigger?
succulent's getting taller. It's growing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And I know Caleb suggested this like off the podcast yesterday, but he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna put it into a bigger pot whenever it doesn't grow anymore." I don't know.
No.
I just love this little Bulbasaur planter though. Like,
Spend a fortune, get a bigger Bulbasaur planter.
Oh, Jake.
get like a Venusaur planter. Yeah.
Well, you got to start with Ivysaur next.
Oh, right. They get progressively bigger.
That's probably
like-
a thing from
Just
that
like our
same
dick
company.
sizes, you know? It starts
Yeah.
from smallest to medium to biggest.
So, Jake, I sent you something. Did you know that you can build Pokemon in Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, I actually have a
What?
hang on, I'll be right back.
Well, Jacob runs away. I'm going to run away real quick. I need sustenance.
Jake needs sus. Isaiah needs sus. I guess that's just me. All right, listen. The government is causing a conspiracy to control your mind. Listen. They're putting chemicals in the water. They don't turn the frogs gay, but they increase the estrogen of men. You need to understand. This is what's going on.
Hey,
Jake, how's it going?
Say hello to Cabbage.
Cabbage.
savage.
So
I like
it's a little
Cabbage.
Build-A-Bear Bulbasaur.
Yeah. I sent you a picture. I sent you a picture because somebody made a Growlithe.
Squirtle. Someone made a Growlithe at Build-A-Bear?
Yep, I took a
That's kind
picture.
of
of it.
badass.
Dude, Build-A-Bear Growlithe. Dude, I don't have the money, but I need it so bad. Cause as we probably all know by now, Arcanine's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yep,
Which
it was one of your
means-
first nerd outs.
Yeah, which means by extension, Growlithe is one of my favorite Pokemon because whenever I say favorite Pokemon, I normally count the entire evolution line.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I want the Growlithe. I want the Growlithe. Oh my god, I'm a 22-year-old man and I'm freaking out over plushies at Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear. I saw this because I went on a date with my wife last night. That's why I missed your stream.
I mean, that's fair. She did say that you guys were out, and I'm like, I'm not worried about it. Is that a Minecraft wolf?
It's the one I have that I'm so proud of.
Dude. Get on my level, though. Cabbage is huge.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Well, you know what?
Oh, my
I have
stuff.
this thing from I don't even remember now. When I was like 3 or 4,
Yes.
I still have this. I called him Blackie.
I used to have a little black dog plushie that I called Umbreon.
My stuffed animals are in my room.
Yeah, I keep Cabbage in my room. Like, okay, listen. Call me weird if you want. Summer hates cuddling, right? Like, okay, she
Yeah.
doesn't hate it, but normally she doesn't want to. So
Mm-hmm.
Because it
I
gets too
I
hot.
I do still sleep with this. I mean, not still. She technically is the one that got it for me, so it's also kind of like a sentimental thing. But like, I genuinely cannot sleep unless I'm holding like a body pillow or something, and I don't have a body pillow, so it's just got that. That's right. You heard it here first on Those Nerds on a Podcast. That one nerd Jacob still sleeps with his stuffed animal because his fiance doesn't want to cuddle him at night. I hope she heard that. As soon as I said I hope she heard that, I just hear from like the other side of the door, that's mean.
Hello, Summer.
Oh man. I'm gonna see what the single player game vote is at. Let's see here.
What are we voting on?
There's 22 different options.
Jesus fuck.
Like I said, I put on the reward that Discord will choose it, and I am making sure that there are fucking choices.
Ugh.
Let me refresh it, because sometimes it doesn't load all the reactions.
Dude, okay, but here's the quick question though. Which Majora's Mask and which Ocarina of Time?
N64 for Nintendo Switch Online. I don't have it any other way, so it would be technically emulated, but
I
yeah.
got
Right
you.
now it looks like Amnesia: The Dark Descent and Minecraft are tied for a single player playthrough.
I picked Minecraft because I want to see you beat the Ender Dragon on stream.
That's fair. And see, that would be the main goal if I did a Minecraft world, would be to beat the Ender Dragon and then maybe the Wither and the Ocean Guardian. But definitely the Ender Dragon. That would be like the main goal in a Minecraft world.
I voted for Majora's Mask because I want to see you get confused.
Dude. And like, I started looking at it, because like for Halo and Pokemon and the Dark Pictures anthology, I put multiple options if picked, and then I realized I put like fucking 4 Mario games on there, 3 Zelda games, so I could have easily been like more options if picked for Mario and Zelda. But oh well. But yeah,
Wait, what was the third the third Zelda game?
Breath of the Wild. It's just separated from Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time because I was literally going through my Switch and my Xbox,
Oh,
so
there
I
it
was
is.
just going through my library in order, and obviously the Nintendo Switch Online games, you can't see what all's in them just from looking at it. You have to open it. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll open it. And I almost wanted to put some NES and SNES games in there, but I'm like, nah, I want to keep
Link to
it
the
like
Past.
yeah, I might do that because there's also like original Game Boy and stuff on Nintendo Switch Online. Who knows? Maybe
Oh
next
God.
time.
Link's Awakening.
Well, I have the remaster of Link's Awakening, and I already did that whenever I streamed back on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
there's a full playthrough. Uh and again, I guess I can just say what video it's in. The ad for Retro Gaming Wear, like I was talking about a few weeks ago, that is in the first episode of the Link's Awakening playthrough. But yeah, I had a fun time with Link's Awakening. I almost put it on there again, but I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to play it again
Eh.
after like 2 years, you know?
Meh.
Oh god, you know what else I just realized? The Link's Awakening playthrough was whenever I had my foot cut open, so I had to have my stream set up on my bed with me. Because I had to keep my foot elevated. So I also think I
Old
didn't.
man Jacob with his old man flick and his old man's gaming setup.
Yeah.
I still cannot believe you somehow managed to cut your foot open.
Listen, dude, shit happens.
Yeah.
That's my motto for life.
You know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna nerd out and I'm gonna tell the viewers the story of the axe-ident.
Time to nerd out.
All right, nerd out. All right, so it's the summer of 2021. I'm helping my fiance and her family clean up their house. We're trying to move a bunk bed. That bunk bed was clearly built in the room, right? The bolts were either stripped or rusted, so there was no way to take it out, and it wouldn't fit through the door. So Summer and someone else I was helping at the time decide, we're gonna go find something. The first thing I find is an axe. Now, first things first, we are still inside. So I should have fucking known better, right? I am the dumbest person. And also, we already got the top bunk off. It is loose, okay? So, take one swing at it, take two. I get to 5 or 6 swings, hitting right where I'm aiming every time, right? So, like, it's not moving yet. I'm confident in my axe abilities. The 7th swing, as I am mid-swing and I can't stop myself, the bed shifts. So the axe then ricochets off the bed and hits me in the foot, but I don't realize for 2 minutes that I am cut open. I start walking around with a gaping hole in my foot that I don't realize yet. I start walking around like you do whenever you stub your toe. Because, like, that's what you do. You just walk around, you're like, that fucking hurt, Like, that's what people do whenever they stub their toe, and that's what it felt like. But then 2 minutes go by, and it starts to hurt. So I sit down, and I'm about to start untying my shoe, but then I look at my shoe, and okay, also, a little bit of a gross warning here. I am about to start mentioning bodily fluids. There is blood pouring out of my foot. I mean, there is just a lot of blood. I untie my shoe, and I start screaming, someone get me a towel. I'm getting lightheaded, I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting hot. So we have my foot up, and then, once I stop losing so much blood, I'm okay. They load me into the ambulance, and they're taking pictures of it to send to the doctor at the hospital they're going to transport me to so they know what they're dealing with. And then one of the paramedics is like, yeah, we're going to put this in a book of what not to do with sharp objects. I'm like, do I get a cut? So, like, I always say this. If I can still crack jokes, I'm fine, right? Like, no matter what the situation is. If I can crack a joke, I am okay. I get to the hospital, and this is, it's 2021, so it's peak COVID. All of the rooms are taken. My bed that they had to load me up on is in a hallway. So I'm hearing everything around me. My foot's up. I'm just sort of laying there trying to sleep. The doctor comes by and starts examining everything. He's like, hey, I'm going to unwrap it, but, you're no longer losing any blood. Because I had gashed a tendon, so it was going to require surgery. So he looks at it, and then one of the nurse walks by. Obviously, I'm barefoot on one side, have a shoe on the other, so the nurse is just like, nice shoe. I'm like, yeah, the other one has a hole in it. Like... So, also, I get to the hospital at around 9 a.m., right? This is very early in the morning. My surgery doesn't happen until 8 p.m. That entire time, I'm not allowed to eat. I'm not allowed to drink, because obviously, I can't go to the bathroom. There's no way to safely get me out of the bed without, the blood rushing back to my foot. So, obviously, they have an IV hooked up to me so I don't get dehydrated. So that's perfectly fine. But, man, my mouth was dry. My stomach was starting to hurt because of how hungry I was. So 8 p.m. rolls around. They finally get to do surgery on me. And... obviously, standard surgery stuff. They get me on the table. They ask if I'm comfortable. Then they put the anesthesia. They're like, count backwards from 100. I get to 97. And I'm just out. I'm out. So, I come to. And the first thing that happens whenever I come to is my foot itches. So I don't even say a word. The nurse is sitting there examining me. I shoot up to try to itch my foot. She's like, no, you can't do that. Lay down. And I'm just like, I'm thirsty. She's like, okay, well, I gotta ask you a couple of questions before we send you back to your room. And obviously, I'm coming off of anesthesia. I'm kind of out of it. So she's like, where are you? But I immediately know, I'm like, I'm in recovery. Can I have water now?
I'm in recovery. Can I have water now? Is such a man answer.
So, I get back to my room, and this is at like 10, 11 p.m. My dad's there, Summer's there. Summer has to stay the night with me because someone has to drive me home the next day. So Summer followed the ambulance in my car, and she has it parked outside. I'm gonna finish the story. My nerd out's done, but the story's almost over. So it's like 11 p.m. and the doctor leaves, again, bodily fluids, sorry, leaves a little piss pitcher for me. He's like, yeah, you can't go to the bathroom. You have to stand next to your bed to pee because you have no way to get over there. So about an hour after I get into my room, obviously I'm wide awake. I was just asleep for 2.5 hours under anesthesia. So I'm wide awake, and then I'm like, oh god, I have to pee. And I tell Summer, I'm like, hey, look after me, make sure I don't fall. I stand up, and I swear to God, I feel this thing like 3/4 of the way up, and because of the fluids they were pumping into me, it smelled like balloons whenever I peed. Like, my piss...
Like balloons?
Yes, it smelled like balloons.
Like balloons?
Yes, actual balloons, the kind of balloons that you blow up for birthday parties. It smelled like balloons. So the next day, they bring me over to sort of like a slight rehab area. They're like, we have to test you on crutches. Do you have crutches at home? I'm like, yes, I have crutches at home. They take me over to stairs, and I just climb up the stairs like I had before. Caleb knew me in high school. I was on crutches a lot because I would always fuck up my ankle during soccer season or like stepping in a hole. So
Yep.
I was on crutches a lot. I knew how to climb upstairs. And the nurses, whenever I first started doing it, they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I got up the stairs really fast. They're like, you have to take it a little slower. And I just look at them. I'm like, I've been on crutches before. Like, this is probably my 5th or 6th time on crutches. I'm used to stairs. And then, they send me home. I'm in a splint, and then I am down for 2.5 months. The first 2 weeks, I always tell everyone this, the first 2 weeks of not being able to get out of bed was bliss. I'm like, yeah, I can play all the games I want. I can watch all the movies or TV shows I want. After 2 weeks, though, it is hell. I need to get out of bed. I need to do something. But I'm still down for another 2 months. It sucks. So, moral of the story, don't use an axe inside. Don't use an axe on something that has been taken off of its secure surface. And also, don't take walking for granted. Sure, it might be annoying sometimes, but whenever you can't walk for 2.5 fucking months...
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Also, showering sucked because I had to use a shower chair and I had to wrap my leg in a trash bag every time. And I didn't have actual, handicap railing in my bathroom, so I would have to sit on the toilet.
Yep.
Wrap my leg up and then maneuver myself with one foot over to the shower chair. And then, luckily I had a handheld shower head, so I could just take that down and shower like that. But again, never take walking for granted. Be thankful that you as a person can walk, can stand, can use your 2 feet, because I took it for granted. I never thought that would get ripped away from me, and then for 2.5 months, my life was shit.
Oh, it got ripped away from him.
Technically, it got cut away from me, but
You have been cut off from the walking privileges.
Alright, sorry that was a bit of a longer nerd out, but, I mean...
Hey, man.
It got brought up, and
you.
I had to tell the whole story. I couldn't just, paraphrase it, because then no one would get the full comedic effect. Anyway, we're at
My
about
walk... Oh, we're about done? I was about to say, my walking got screwed for about a month.
No, we're not almost about done. We're at the 40-minute mark, so I don't know if either of y'all have a nerd out ready to go, but by all means, if you have one. But we have 20 minutes still, so don't feel pressured to immediately nerd out.
Well, let me check my notes. I don't have any.
I was about to say, you made notes before this? Me and Caleb go into most podcast episodes blind as hell.
No, I was kidding.
Hang on. What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
Show me.
Oh
Okay,
no.
it was just a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. I thought
Those
you
are
actually
notes. Or with
had
bullet
notes
points.
written down. I was about to be like, the fuck?
Oh yeah, all of those quote unquote spontaneous moments totally planned.
Yeah. This
I-
is all scripted. You know, none of
it was
this is
all a
real.
lie.
The cake is a lie.
Dude, it really is. Summer texting me. I'm about to mention bodily fluids in quotation marks and then just in all caps. Come. Thanks, Summer. Come. Right. Well, what do you boys want to talk about?
Well, I made a meme one time where, on the subject of cum, I made a meme one time where there was this TikTok, right? And how the TikTok was is that there was a guy. He took a cookie, and then there was a glass of milk, and he just pushed the cookie all the way
I
down
see where this is
in,
going.
into the glass, and it had the SpongeBob music going in the background, like do 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 do, and he's just wrist all in that glass. It's spilling over all over the place. So I took that exact clip and I just flashed it over it. Come. It worked so fucking well.
Dude, the amount of memes that you've made of me, too. Like, even things that I didn't plan on being memes. I still remember the old shit pant face, you know?
It's still a thing.
It is. Oh, Isaiah, have you never seen shit pant?
Yeah, shit pants.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I have it saved and I'll send it to you real quick. Because shit pant is a relic.
Oh
It
no.
works. The face, everything.
Alright, I want to say this was 2020 or 2021, so I'm gonna start looking back there.
Hold on, let me see if I have.
It might be
actually.
such low quality though, that it won't recognize it as my face.
I made it low quality on purpose.
Oh no, I found all the videos I was talking about of the bachelor party.
Oh no.
Oh no. I have seen some of those, by the way, Caleb.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything embarrassing.
It was
Jake
all
did.
me. It was all me. Okay.
Drunk Caleb just likes to sit there and giggle.
Okay, so I don't think I have the meme, but I do have the original picture here. So I will go ahead and send it in the group we have right now. And you'll see why it's perfect for just shit pant. All right, there it is.
Just not Isaiah, just fucking losing it.
Like that is the shit pant face. I do have some of the video memes that Caleb made of it. Like there's one with Jake the dog going up into the clouds and then getting struck by lightning. That's because it was a Mario Party stream that night. And I swear, every 5 seconds, someone was using the lightning power up, and I was getting pissed. And then Caleb just sent that meme maybe 5 minutes after it had happened.
My meme game was on point.
And it showed in the bottom right corner, like, first, and then as soon as the lightning hit, it went down to second.
Yeah. Yeah, my attention to detail.
But yeah, dude, like, Caleb's meme game is on point, especially whenever it comes to memes of me. He really loves memeing my ass.
You just rip into him, damn.
He rips into me hard.
Hold on.
Just the awkward slow turn, you know, like.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jacob, check this out. We're gonna shout out Delta real quick. Delta got me this T-shirt.
I kind of figured he did since it's an Arma
Pretty
shirt.
badass.
Yeah. Dude, I kind of feel bad because I haven't been able to play Insurgency with Delta since like the first
Found
time we
it.
played. But like, I just have so much going on, and then I have a bunch of other
Mm-mm.
games that I play casually, so it's just ugh.
Here we go.
That one sounded a little sexual, buddy.
Here we go. Here it is.
Oh,
What do you
no.
mean? That was a growism.
Caleb's sending it. Yep, there it is. Shit pants.
Ah, yes. All right, time to share my screen.
What?
Share my screen and just like slap the shit pants pick right in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like it's just a class. Oh god, I bumped my whole fucking desk. It's just a classic meme. You know, classic that one meme, you know, like
I made a few other memes now that I see them. Like
I still
Germany
remember
Germany uses mustard gas to finish the Russian lines. The mustard gas, angry Russian noises. Germany. it's just.
I still remember making a meme on myself in one of the Super Mario 64 videos where it was the mummy block. What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna- I don't know what about that sound is so memey, but I love it.
And I still remember, like, the day after that video was posted, Caleb took that clip and then posted it, and he's like, just watching that Wonder Jacob be hilarious.
Wait, the mummy womp?
Block.
Mummy block.
In the desert level. It's just a block that looks like a mummy. It's probably called the mummy womp, but I just say, mummy block.
The thwomps. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah, good old mummy block.
What's he gonna do?
Because fucking Mario 64 made there be a difference.
Yeah.
The womp are the bastards that walk around and then just fall over.
Yeah.
And then the thwomp is that.
They really hit you with the and then the bombs hit you with that and then Mario hits you with the woohoo! And then, you know, Bowser hits you with the so long, gay Bowser.
The baby penguin hit you with that?
God, I hated that sound.
God damn.
Have you seen the meme where it's Homelander that throws the fucking baby
Yes.
penguin off of the...
Yes. And that is definitely something Homelander would do too. Oh man, look at him drinking that cock.
What?
Cock.
He was drinking a cock.
Oh, okay.
Drinking a
Oh my god, Caleb sent more memes. What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah.
god, I didn't even realize. When you go to the doctor for a checkup and all of a
Ooh.
sudden Spider-Man is visiting you. About to end Yugi's world with 3 blue eyes white dragons. Yugi slaps together body parts to make an obliterating death god, Kaiba.
I'm telling you. I love how I love how if you're putting together Exodia and Yu-Gi-Oh, you could literally say, "Hey, can you give me a hand?" Oh, I've got 2 actually.
Oh my god.
I think
So if Spider-Man is visiting you at the doctor, does that mean you have cancer or something? Because most of the
Yeah,
time,
it
that's
means
when
Yeah, it means you're about to
superheroes blow
die.
up.
Yeah.
it's implying that you're about to fucking die.
I
but you
just
only
have
went
to
for-
make sure, as a dumbass.
I have-
Okay.
Yeah.
I want one of the I don't know why I don't have it on my phone anymore, but one of the memes was when you're slow dancing with a girl, but then you feel something hard press against your hip.
Well, nowadays it's just
I love how you can't even.
the phones are so
replicate it.
fucking huge.
Yep, it's the phone. Yeah, the phone.
The phone.
Yeah, the phone. The phone is what we're implying. Yeah.
Definitely. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Penis.
Bro, I'm dead.
Oh, nah, bro, I'm dead.
My chair's not that fancy.
Haha, bitch.
Where?
I'm just trying, like.
Hey guys, that Dungeons and Dragons zombie be like.
I didn't. I can't wait for that movie, dude. I swear, the second I see that movie, I'm going to be nerding out about it so hard.
Oh, I love Dungeons and Dragons so much.
Me too. Dude, I can't believe that, because me and Colton never discussed my storyline past the, oh yeah, the water's draining. I didn't expect to be a fucking genie prince.
I know, that was so fucking cool. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, Isaiah, in our campaign, my solo storyline is that I come from a very poor lake town and the water's just disappearing. Well, in the storyline for me, there's a rift that leads to just a water realm, nothing but water. We go to the palace, and, you know, I'm expecting to fight the guy to close a portal. No, it turns out that it's my dad, and I'm the heir to his throne. My character has never met his dad either, so I was just like, huh?
Colton came out of left field on that one, and I'm all for it.
Oh, same. Same. That's why I changed my name in the Discord to Prince Kratorus.
And I'm still poop on crappin' shit.
Yeah, good old poop on crappin' shits.
Poop on.
We have a little less than 10 minutes left. Have y'all thought of a nerd out yet?
Have you thought of a nerd out yet?
Have I thought of a nerd out yet?
Bitch.
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 Looks down. What?
Fuck ass.
We're just insulting our cats off screen.
Yeah, because I totally have a cat.
I definitely have any sort of pet.
Yeah.
I
Don't
want a
worry,
turtle.
guys. You'll find companionship one day.
I'm engaged.
Yeah, but I mean like true, genuine companionship.
Damn.
Hey, Jacob, can I move in with you?
Trust me, if I didn't use this second bedroom for a streaming room, I would have offered it to get you out of your shitty apartment. Fucker.
What do you mean? This place is amazing.
Okay, so little fun facts about Isaiah's. Hang on.
I will nerd out.
Yeah, nerd out about how amazing your apartment is. Once your nerd out's done, I'm gonna tell them just how shit it is.
No, I'm gonna tell them the nitty and the gritty.
All right, you ready? Say it.
All right, so we're getting started. Let's nerd out. So the bottom line is, what is keeping me here is it is $550 a month with $75 for utilities, so water and gas. So overall, $625 a month plus other bills for electric, internet, stuff like that, right? So that's amazing.
Next door, I'd stay there.
But let's just get started by when I moved in, all right? It was December 18th, 2022. I'm already paid for it. She just gives me the key and goes. I walk in, and I swear to God, this place is covered in spray paint. Everything is just shit. There's no smoke detector. There's no refrigerator. There's no oven. The heater doesn't work.
Why don't you tell them about how the window fell in?
Oh, yeah. There was a hole about that big in the top middle window. And eventually, after a storm, the whole thing fell in. And so I had to get that replaced, which is one of the few things they've replaced. My apartment flooded on Christmas, and I put in a request, a work order, and it still hasn't happened now that we're, what, 3 months later? So that never happened. They still haven't come to fix my toilet after I put that request in. They haven't got me a smoke detector, but I don't care because I'm kind of using that so I can break my lease if I need to, because I can legally break my lease without any repercussions at this point because of all this shit they're doing.
He also lives in like one of the worst areas of Oklahoma City.
What are you talking about? I definitely don't live 4 streets south of the block that most people name one of the worst blocks in South OKC. So, anyways, even after that, literally, it's super small, super ghetto. I have a hot pink door though,
It is
so
hot pink. It does stand
that is a
out.
plus.
It is.
But
It is nice, yeah.
eventually, they did get me like my fridge and my stove and oven
They
delivered.
got him a mini fridge, by the way. He insisted it's a full-size fridge. No, the fuck it's not.
Does it come past the nipples?
Yes, it is past the nipples.
Thank
you.
Okay,
Sounds pretty
okay.
full-size.
I
Listen,
have pretty
listen.
high nipples.
Listen,
I have higher nipples
it
than
goes
Jake.
to maybe here.
Here.
Maybe here. So this is like 5 foot. Our fridge,
so it's a 19.
Assume I'm still standing. Our fridge comes up to about here.
So Isaiah's got a
Okay.
1950s full-size fridge.
Well, okay, it's not like a huge, huge two big swinging doors and then like a little pull-out thing on the bottom, like that fancy kind of fridge. But it's still a fridge that holds enough food for one dude like me.
That is fair.
But
also, whenever they were moving in his stove, I had to be the one to go over to his apartment because they didn't let him plan it. They planned it themselves. They're like, you better be here. You're not getting your stove. So I had to let myself into his apartment.
Thank you, Jacob. You are my lifesaver. But yeah, I had to rerun the entirety of the cable for my internet. Like I had to have Cox come rerun it because the maintenance guy was like, "Oh yeah, it's just the end of the coax. Let me just like put on a new bit for you and call it good." If y'all can see that, they just put on the new end, called it good. It didn't work, so I had the Cox guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that is fucked." Like he dead ass looked at me. He was like,
"Oh,
my
Cox
man.
Fucked."
Fucked Cox?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
Fuck. Where was I going with this? Yeah, but I mean, hey, I got a free couch off Facebook Marketplace. I got a free table and chairs from the car wash when we were getting rid of it, which that table is the perfect beer pong table.
And
it
I
is
got
long.
a free gumball machine from whenever we were getting rid of shit. I think I won that exchange.
Let's go cruising. Yeah, but really, it's not too bad. I just use a space heater, and it's fine. I don't need my heater completely fixed yet. And the toilet, it'll start refilling after, like maybe 3 to 4 hours. So if I need it filled before then, I just reach in there, tap the thing up, and it'll start filling up, and it'll still stop on its own. So,
all right, that's time.
Yeah, this is my baby.
All right, Caleb.
I feel like it'd be your baby if you. I feel like it would be your baby if you owned it. And you know what? I am going to nerd out.
All right, let me get the timer ready.
Isaiah's got my juices pumping.
All right, let's go. You ready?
My brain juice is pumping. My brain juice is pumping.
Hey, that's a lot better, man.
Yeah, good job, bro.
You had me worried.
Let's say the magic word. Hey, bud.
Nerd out. So if I were to have the perfect house, right? My perfect house would be right smack dab in the middle between a plains and a mountain. Like at the base of the mountain, on one side are the plains, and on the other side is the mountain.
Hell yeah.
That way I could, if I wanted to, I could go up into the mountain and hunt for a few days if I wanted to, or I could go out into the plains and do stuff and just run around out there, right?
Middle Colorado.
Possibly. But I I would want a few acres. I'm not saying like a lot. I think anything over 30 acres would be too much for me to handle. But
Valid.
I want to be able to, and then I would have not just my house, because all I would need for my house would be about probably 4 bedrooms. And the reason why it would be four is because it'd have a bedroom for me, I'd have an office, and then I'd have a bedroom for all of my boys, and then a bedroom for all of my girls. I plan on having multiple children. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
yeah,
saying
I
this.
remember we've talked about that before.
And then on the other 30 acres, I would like to put a shop so that I can work on stuff, and then I'd like to give Charity a little she shed that she can escape to if she wants to.
Yeah, she
And then
should.
yeah, and then I'd like to build little 2 bedroom, stock houses that you can get on like trailers and stuff, and just put them all around the property, and that way, if somebody in the family wanted to, Jake, you're included in this, you'd be able to just come and stay on the property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be able
and
to
uh
just come.
and then I would want chickens, because I eat a lot of I just ate 6 egg whites. I eat quite a few eggs.
Yeah, I
I
did
go
just eat 4 eggs myself.
I I would love to
I'm
be able
better
to
than you. I'm allergic.
I would I would I would love to be able to source my own protein for that, and I would like to raise pigs because they're pretty easy to raise.
Where's the basement that you're gonna turn into a fucking home gym, dude?
I was just gonna build. I was just gonna take one of those shop buildings and turn that into a gym.
Percy!
What do you mean?
I don't
It's like
know.
a.
I don't know.
It's gonna be like Footloose. You're gonna be swinging on chains in the middle of it.
I'm thinking what it's probably going to be at first is because the military does this. It'll be a Connex, which is basically those mobile storage buildings.
Yeah.
Like they put on boats and stuff. Like the military will literally just put a squat rack in there, and that's your gym.
Hell
And
yeah.
then there's like pull up bars attached to it on the outside, so that's probably what it's going to start off as. And then the more toys that I want in the home gym, I would probably expand from there.
Toys?
Um,
What kind of toys we talking?
so I definitely want a squat rack with a bench because you can do so much from there. But then I would probably want a preacher curl bar. That way I can do that because preacher curls are just the they just hit different for me. A lot of people don't like preacher curls. I love preacher curls. Um, I would like to be able to have. Um, I would like a spot to go fishing too. That would be pretty cool. Just a nice little pond on the property. Not required though. And I would definitely dig my own well. That way I don't have to be connected to any pipelines and stuff. So like, but digging a well and stuff would be really cool. All of my buildings, I would run paneling on the side, on the top of the roof, and all the rainwater would be collected and stuff. That way, if we ever run out of water, we've got, rainwater right there.
Yeah.
This is just a long-term thing that I would like. Basically, I want to escape into the woods. I hate the city. I hate the city. I hate the city. Like it's
I'm a
fun to
city
visit.
boy.
It's fun to visit Isaiah, but I can't stay there. There's too much noise. There's too many people.
See, I also like country living, but I also like the convenience of having everything closer to me. That's one thing I hated about
Yeah.
Hanford. I had to drive 20 minutes just to go to fucking Walmart, dude. Like,
Is my nerd out over? It feels like it's over.
yeah, it just ended.
Okay.
Okay, so now that it's over, Caleb, it
Yeah.
says you're playing Minecraft. Were you looking at your Minecraft home and describing it to us?
No
I just saw
comment.
that on my
No
friend
comment.
list that once you out called playing Minecraft.
No, I've actually just I actually had it pulled up, and I was just I was on it before the podcast, and I never turned it off.
Fair.
Ah,
So
All right,
while we've been doing the
well-
podcast, there's been soft Minecraft music playing in the background.
Wholesome. Chill.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. But anyway, that does bring us to time. This was a very scatterbrained episode.
Oh yes.
We got very real and very horny at different sections, I believe.
Oh no,
Yeah.
trust me. You haven't seen me and Kayla whenever we get very real on this podcast, because we've gotten very real a couple of times.
The zombie apocalypse episode be like.
Dude, there was like barely any joking in that episode. That just felt so off panel and off track for us. Like,
You know, it's just one of those things.
but yeah, so thank you guys all for watching and or listening. Thank you to Rabidsquirelly6 here, good old Isaiah, for jumping onto the podcast with us. And then, yeah, anything either of y'all want to say before we end it?
I need a high five though. Jake,
Yeah.
Caleb.
Come here,
Is that the
big
right
boy.
way? Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
All right, well, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.